never ended somebody's career, but I'm about to really end his little Instagram run he on.
If anything, Ashton embarrassed himself. Losing a foot race that close with the difference in body size would have been impressive, but he literally started whining because he lost. He showed that poor sportsmanship, and it's an ugly look for literally anyone. If he would have just took the L on the chin and kept it pushing, he wouldn't be getting trolled. And through a terrible morning routine, scamming fans, lying about his supposedly natural body, and losing a race to IShowSpeed and his reputation as a sore loser, the world's fakest fitness trainer has for the first time ever seen a fall in Instagram followers, but the biggest contributor might be his endless list of lies on everything from his body to his morning routine. For example, in early 2025, Ashton Hall's morning routine video went viral after being reshared on a popular men's lifestyle page on X, getting over 780 million views. This quickly blew up his Instagram, getting him from 6 million followers to 18 million followers in less than 4 months. Instead of being inspired by his extreme morning routine, it was instead taken as a meme. Bro was in the air for 4 minutes. I'm not saying this doesn't take discipline. I am a lot more impressed by the dad of 2+ kids who meal preps on Sunday and gets to the gym 5 to 6 days a week while working a full-time job. What you showed me here is a dude with no responsibilities rubbing a banana peel on his face. This led to mainstream media articles talking about how ridiculous his morning routine is, and helping those who might fall for the meme to stay away from such an unhealthy lifestyle. Waking up at 4 a.m. isn't inherently better for fitness. Sleep is one of the most critical aspects of recovery, and cutting it short for an early workout can lead to fatigue, increased stress hormones, and diminished performance. If your lifestyle doesn't allow for a consistent early bedtime, forcing yourself into this routine could do more harm than good. If you look closely at Ashton Hall's morning routines, he is always washing his face with Saratoga water, which led to the company's popularity seeing a spike in Google searches with a 1,379% increase in interest, giving more influencers pressure to feature the water in their videos, an absurdly expensive bottle of water. But there was another issue that did way more damage to his reputation. Just like any other influencer that goes viral overnight, Ashton Hall took advantage of the virality, launching a fitness coaching business. Greg Doucette published a video titled "I Have Evidence That Ashton Hall is Scamming You," in which he explained that Ashton Hall scammed a bunch of people that paid for his coaching services, making false promises to them.
They start saying what you've been doing. Oh, I paid you this much money, this many thousands of dollars, and you're ripping me off. And so in response to Nick Trilogy, Johnny Bravo has just laid out another video exposing Ashton Hall. And so if it wasn't bad enough that we all assume that Ashton Hall is a fake natty. But remember, this is the guy that says, hey, 10, we got to do 20. 20, we got to do 40. Nothing is ever good enough. And so there lies the problem. For many people, money will never be enough. It's never good enough. I don't care if you're making thousands, millions, billions of dollars. It's often never.
With comments of people complaining that Ashton Hall scammed them. It's actually been 16 days now. Still no refund after he called me. Personally, I'm surprised. That group chat of 5 people is closer to 20. Now keep in mind I haven't reached out to a single person. Other people in the group just keep talking and finding more and more people who aren't getting any help or service and being blatantly ignored. It's no surprise then that he was chased down by fans and had to borrow a bike to escape the situation.
They're chasing me. Can I use this bike?
Oh, yes, Yashimoto.
Yes, sir. God bless you. Can I use the bike?
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I got you, bro. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you, bro.
No way.
You'll see it on the internet.
No way. I'm dreaming right now.
Ashton Hall might have escaped that problem, but there's one he can't escape.
They all say I'm not natty.
With a quick Google search, we can find out that natty means building muscle and strength without resorting to performance-enhancing drugs such as steroids or other prohibited substances. With a quick comparison to his old body, it is easy to tell his body isn't a 100% natural. Heavy juicer. Liver King was also natty. His workouts aren't half bad, but they are definitely not what made them that physique. Another thing that really cooked his reputation is his failure to pay his rent and doing some dodgy things with the place, despite always telling man to do the right things. No man is perfect, we all have fell short, but it is important to know and see your bad habits. With no conviction, you can't fix the problem. We have to set non-negotiables and live by our word. Let's do better, fellas. Ashton Hall says this and goes on to not add paying rent in his routine. Ashton Hall's eviction notice was leaked on X. The images named Hall as a defendant. It also claimed the reason he got evicted is because he cloned the fob for the building and gave it out to somebody so that they can have access to the amenities of the building.
The man that went viral for his morning routine was just exposed as being evicted from the very same apartment he recorded the viral video from. So a screenshot of an eviction case has gone viral today showing the defendant as Ashton Hall, the man in the video, and it started to lay out his age, his race, his height, his weight, and then even listed his apartment address, which people didn't really think was true until they went to look at the Zillow listing. And when you look up the address that is listed in the case document, it takes you to this apartment right here in Miami, Florida, renting at $17,000 a month.
The clip went on to show exactly where he does his workouts in the viral routine video.
We can match these up exactly to Ashton Hall's video. So here is the living room, the door he's about to go out to onto the balcony. And this is the same living room with the same balcony right here. Here is one of the two balconies that he would be working out on. Here's the screenshot of him on one of those two balconies.
Bro was seen packing up a suitcase filled with bananas and spring water. This is what happens when you spend all your money on bottled water and organic banana. Additionally, it seems that he lives an opulent lifestyle, such as having assistants who cook his food, drive him around in fancy cars, wearing expensive clothes, and going to expensive restaurants, leading people to believe that his lifestyle is just for views and is fake. If he actually does live like that, it would be surprising since he seems to just be fitness influencer and not like making 6 to 7 figures in finance, tech, etc., with the fitness part being a side hustle. Perhaps one of the biggest reasons for his fall in followers is the fact that his content is getting stale. It did good as a meme, and for just that moment, he got his viral moment and took advantage of it. Now people are just not interested in his absurd lifestyle routines. His race with IShowSpeed handed him the final blow. This dude really fell out of the algorithm after he got smoked by Speed. A big part of Ashton Hall's career built of a meme is him running faster than a car, and in another video showing him racing against a horse and winning, which has been described as Ashton Hall breaks records, outruns a horse, which is greatly exaggerated as highlighted by this comment. A horse of average size and build can run at a top speed of about 30 miles per hour for a short time. Selectively bred and conditioned racehorses can run even faster, with some sprinting racehorses reaching speeds over 40 miles per hour, and while uncommon, some elite athletes can achieve 20 miles per hour in brief sprints. This speed is significantly above the average human running speed, requiring specific training and peak physical condition, which makes it damn near impossible for an average man to outrun a horse in a short distance sprint, as it appears in his video outrunning a fully grown horse, as we found out after IShowSpeed exposed Ashton Hall to be a complete fraud. For context, IShowSpeed wanted somebody to race, and who better to call than the man who made a career out of racing a car, a horse, and DJ Khaled. When IShowSpeed called Ashton Hall, he started with his cocky behavior, saying things will look bad for Speed after the race, only if he kept his words to himself.
Hey, if you duck, your name gonna be turning Chicken Hall, bro. Come on, bro.
This is not going to be a good look for you, brother.
It's not.
Ashton Hall even went on to say we will have to change his brand to the Runner, further fueling IShowSpeed to say he will have to end Ashton Hall's career.
Oh,
Change my entire brand. I'm gonna be known as
this
the
shit
Runner.
over with. I never ended somebody's career, but I'm about to really end his little Instagram run he on.
Seeing how it started and how it will end really makes this sad, because Ashton Hall seemed really confident about his running ability.
Nothing. I'm out. Came back just for this race.
40 minutes later, Ashton Hall was with Speed. As soon as he got inside Speed's streaming studio, he started calling out Speed on his small build and his weight, which might have helped Speed in the end.
For sure, bro.
Chad, listen.
Dude,
Y'all
listen,
asked
for
for the
sure.
race. I made it happen.
It rather seems Ashton Hall was scared of facing Speed, as he texted him privately to tell him to back out.
I told you to back out.
This is it for you.
I text you to the side, say, brother, listen.
This is it for you,
Just
my boy.
tell him I went MIA. We ain't got a race. It's gonna
This
be
is
better
it for you.
One would think Hall Hall would stop his trash talk, but nope, he kept going, claiming he will look back as Speed while running, throwing around the word humble a lot.
Start looking back at about like 30 yards. I'll probably go half of the race just looking back at you the whole time. I might even do a full 180.
Just before the first race started, Ashton Hall looked scared, with Speed pointing it out.
He's scared. He's scared. He's scared, chat. He's scared.
Ashton Hall was left in the dust, literally as he planted face first in the dirt in the first race. He claimed he wanted a second race because he fell.
Bro, the first one I slipped, bro. You lost, bro? I slipped.
With the second race, it was pretty much obvious Ashton Hall had lost clean, only if he had accepted defeat, as what followed further ruined his reputation and bruised his ego. With the fourth race, Ashton Hall forced Speed to go again.
They're being honest. My chat is always honest. You lost 3 times.
Man's right here said that.
I don't even know him.
Of course, you mad at him.
No way Ashton was arguing with Speed after obviously losing 4 times in a row. Ashton believed his own lies. How do you race Speed after he almost beat a gold medalist? Referring to the time IShowSpeed almost beat Noah Lyles, an Olympic champion and 6-time world champion. To be fair, considering how close the races were, Ashton Hall actually did remarkably well, especially with all that muscle mass he's carrying. Almost as fast and definitely stronger, right?